Once upon a time, in a quiet town in Texas, there lived a 90-year-old man named Walter Schwartz. He was a retired military veteran, a man who had seen the worst of war, lost friends on the battlefield, and spent most of his life in painful solitude. After retiring, his wife left him, and Walter never married again. No children, no family, just a small, lonely house and a silent past. Every day he followed the same routine, waking up early, walking slowly with his cane to a nearby diner just 2 blocks away. It was a small, cozy restaurant where people came for warm coffee and friendly faces. But Walter wasn't friendly. He complained that the food was too cold, the coffee too strong, the service too slow. He shouted. He swore. Once, he even threw a spoon on the floor just to prove a point. The other staff couldn't stand him. Some were afraid of him. Some asked the manager to ban him. Others simply refused to serve him. Everyone was irritated by him. Everyone, except Molina Salazar. Molina was a young woman in her early 30s, a single mother working double shifts to support her little daughter. She had every reason to avoid Walter like the others. But every time he walked in, she walked up to him with a gentle smile and said, "Good morning, Mr. Schwartz. How may I help you today?" He would grunt or mumble something rude, but she never reacted. She never raised her voice, never disrespected him. Day after day, week after week, for 7 long years, Molina served him with patience. She refilled his coffee without being asked, brought extra napkins, and sometimes she even gave him a free cookie on the house, as a quiet act of kindness he never asked for. Walter never said thank you, but over time, he changed. He stopped yelling. He no longer snapped at her. He even began sitting quietly, only speaking when necessary. Then one day, he didn't show up. A day passed, then a week, then 2. Most of the staff felt relieved. The diner was peaceful without his complaints. But Molina felt it in her heart something wasn't right. A few days later, the news came. Walter Schwartz had passed away in his sleep, alone. But that wasn't the end of the story. A few weeks later, Molina received an unexpected letter from a lawyer. Walter had written a will, and in it, he had mentioned only one name. Not a family member, not an old friend, but Molina Salazar. He had left her his modest 2000 model car, his savings, $50,000, and a few other personal possessions. Attached was a handwritten note. It read, "Thank you for seeing the man behind all the anger. For not walking away like everyone else, you were the only one who cared enough to see who I really was inside." Moral of the story. We don't always know what battles people are fighting. Some hearts aren't cruel, they're just wounded. A lifetime of pain, loneliness, and loss can harden even the softest souls. Walter wasn't angry at the world. He was broken by it. Sometimes all a broken soul needs is one act of kindness to begin healing. Molina didn't react to his anger. She responded with quiet care and steady compassion. And that simple, consistent kindness healed a wounded soul in a way no medicine ever could. In the end, Walter didn't leave his belongings to family or friends. He left them to the only person who saw through the anger and touched his heart. Be kind to the elderly, even if they seem unkind. You never know what they're silently carrying. After a long journey through life, they may be holding on to pain, loneliness, regret, or even betrayal. Respect and honor them, because one day we'll be in their place, and the way we treat them today is what our children will learn and return to us tomorrow. If you believe that one act of compassion can change a life, then comment, "I choose to be kind," and share this story with those you care about. May God bless you with gentle strength, sincere love, and people who see your heart.